cheerful students. I really hope that you all are utilizing this time at home by studying harder and helping out your parents by being more responsible. Welcome to our English literature class. Today we will recite a poem and the title of the poem is No. I won't tell so easily. I want all of you to guess the title. Let me show you something. What are these? Books? Yes. So the title of our poem is Books. First of all, we will recite the poem and then we will proceed with the explanation of the poem.
Books by Eleanor Fajan. What worlds of wonder are our books! As one opens them and looks, new ideas and people rise in our fancies and our eyes. The room we sit in melts away, and we find ourselves at play with someone who, before the end, may become our chosen friend. Or we sail along the page to some other land or age. Here's our body in the chair, but our mind is over there. Each book is a magic box, which with a touch a child unlocks. In between their outside covers, books hold all things for their lovers.
I want all of you to practice the recitation of this poem just the way it is shown in the video. Alright? And now I want all of you to quickly open your English literature books and start reading the stanzas with me one by one. Let's read the first stanza. What world of wonder are our books as one opens them and looks? Did you notice something about the last words of these two lines? Are they creating some kind of similar sound? Let's see, books, looks. What are these words? These words are called rhyming words. Yes. So, in the first two lines, the poet wants to say that a book creates a new imaginary world that fills us with wonder, because it's different from our real life. What do you mean by wonder? It means a desire to know something. Let's read further. New ideas and people rise in our fancies and our eyes. The poet wants to say that whenever we are reading a book, new kinds of ideas or beautiful imaginary things come to our mind and eyes. Let's move to the second stanza now. The room we sit in melts away and we find ourselves at play. Children, do you really think the room melts away? No. It's symbolic that when we are reading a book, we are not aware of our surroundings. Let's read further. With someone who before the end may become our chosen friend. Okay. And we imagine ourselves playing and enjoying with chosen friends. Who are these chosen friends? These are our favorite characters in the story. Let's read further. Or we sail along the page to some other land or age. Children, what does it mean to sail along the page? It means that we travel in our imagination to other time or place. What are the rhyming words in these two lines? Page, age. Yes. Let's read further. Here's our body in the chair, but our mind is over there. Where is our mind while our body is in the chair? Our mind is transported to the place or time created in the book that we are enjoying that time. Okay? Let's read out the last stanza of this poem. Each book is a magic box, which with a touch a child unlocks. Why is a book compared to a magic box? Why is it so? Because just as a magic box holds secret treasures for the one who unlocks it, same is the case with the book. The lock is the cover of the book and a child unlocks it by opening the book and reading and understanding the knowledge hidden in the book. That is the real treasure. And that is what the poet means when he has written the lines. In between their outside covers, books hold all things for their lovers. So my dear children, this was the poem Books. Did you notice some words making the same sound as I mentioned? They are called rhyming words. I want all of you to underline all the rhyming words in the poem, and also I want all of you to create your own beautiful poem by using some beautiful rhyming words. My dear children, along with the rhyming words, I also want all of you to know what is a rhyme scheme. A poem also has a rhyme scheme. It means a pattern that is created at the end of the lines of poetry. As you can see in this poem, the rhyming words change after every 2 lines. So in the first paragraph, books and looks form one set of rhyme and they are termed as A. And rise and eyes form another set of rhyme and they can be termed as B. So the rhyme scheme becomes A, B, B. And similarly it goes with the other stanzas. These are called poetic devices that a poet uses in order to beautify a poem. I really hope that the poem is clear to you now and you would be able to solve all sort of questions asked from the poem. We will meet soon. Until then, take care of yourselves, study hard and keep shining.